Tyler's jumping in here to tell me if we have audio. Seth, if you're in here, tell me if we got audio, if you can hear me. Can you hear me? It's not a live stream if we don't have audio. Tyler said he was having the same problem with a couple of his lives a while back, where like the audio would just cut out and just blank.
Are you on Wi-Fi out here?
Yeah. Full bars. Full bars Wi-Fi. Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me? We are just putting together these pieces here. Right here. Loud and clear. Thank you, Fluffy. Fluffy Navel. Awesome. Thanks, Tyler. Hopefully I didn't wake you up. I know you've been busy. Get some sleep if you were sleeping. Anyway, now I get to start this whole thing over again and explain what we're doing. But, all right, here we go.
Want the picture?
Yeah, or the, yeah.
This one.
You can see this contour here we're cutting out. So this goes on a cornice, which is the decorative piece that goes on the top of a downtown building. Thank you, Seth. And so this is the design. I actually just texted this to Seth, tell him what we're building. So right here is where the tin attaches to this. So we don't have the tin, it's outside and in the dark, but hey Brody and Gretchen, hello. So right now we got this T section done, which is right here. And we are cutting all these pieces out, L brackets to attach. So pretty cool. Dad drew that in SketchUp, and then so we've been referencing that. He took a bunch of measurements off the original, which is right here. You can see this right here. So it has the contour. This was built in the 1880s, this whole structure, and then it was salvaged out of Madison, and then I trucked it up here to Iron River, and the frame's rotted, just toast. So we took the frame out, and then we're building a new frame that's way sturdier than the original. Then we can clad it in the tin, and then we can put it up on the building on Saturday. We're gonna crane it up there, so super fun. Get you guys off that board. There you go. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just slowly but surely. The plan was to get the frame done tonight, or at least get it ready so we can get the tin on tomorrow. So yeah, we're restoring the original. So the lumbers that was the frame, that was inside the frame was all dry rotted, and it had been modified a bunch to fit the building or to stay attached to the building. So we're restoring the frame, and then we're using the old tin, cornice piece, decorative tin to clad it, and then we're hanging it on our building. Our building probably never had a cornice, or if it did, it was pre the fire. I guess a fire came through Iron River in the 50s and burned the fronts of all the buildings in downtown, at least that side of the highway. And so our building's got a new front on it, or new, I guess it's still 70 years old. So we're making it look like an old building. So yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, how much of the cornice did you get? 50?
I got like 50 something feet, and the width of the building's 23.
And we're doing 25.
25 foot. So we're gonna have some extra of this stuff, which is cool because I'm gonna try to repurpose it into something that piece of furniture, bar, or maybe install it inside the building, certain sections of it. So yeah. Check out my truck bed camper that's just hanging from ratchet straps in the background.
Here's a trick. So I wanna rip a 1/2 inch off, but stop here. And I can get a better cut by using the saw, so it's a 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna be a 1/2 inch plus the blade, or the blade plus was part of that 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
And then, so that I don't overcut, I have to stop sooner. So I lay it next to it, figure out where the blade's gonna hit the bottom, and then draw a V on the table, so that as I push, I know when I get to the point where I can see the entire V, then I can stop.
Makes sense. Sweet. I thought that was a Diablo blade, but it's not. I lied to you. It was whatever brand I think the hardware store in town had.
Sure.
The ITK Extreme. So yeah, so we salvaged this off of a building that was being torn down in Madison. Our buddies our buddies at Deconstruction Inc. got it. So, and then they gave it to us, and knowing that we were fixing up this building. So check it out. I got new teeth. 2 new teeth right there. Seth's in here.
You know it's a slow news day.
Yeah, Seth's in here,
Show
and he saw the email, I'm sure. So, I mean, there's 16,000 people that got an email about how I got new teeth because they got a discount code off of it. His teeth ain't gonna pay for themselves. So you're gonna do every single one like that? Yep, Seth knows I got new teeth. My lip is now not swollen, but up until yesterday, my whole mouth was swollen. It was terrible. Couldn't eat, couldn't talk, or I could barely talk. Plus, I sat in the dentist chair for 4 hours, which is just like, your whole head is just like, my neck was killing me. So, knocked him out when I was 17 and finally getting him like fixed the right way. So, the right way. We'll see how long they last. Every dentist along the way has told me that they're fixed the right way.
All right, let me make some noise.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hearing protection on. It'll get exciting once we start assembling these L's, so I don't know how much time that'll be, but it will be exciting.
So the idea is that once you get this cut, then I'm gonna put it through the saw to cut this off.
Okay.
This way you can utilize the back to
Yeah.
square it up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So I'm gonna do that, cut this off, and then we can start tracing it in, and then I'll follow behind you.
It's a step right here?
Yeah. In fact, I think it's already cut.
Well, it's not all through.
No, it's not. See that? There, it was unlocked.
That'd be why. Maybe why that looks like that.
It's all the way back like that.
Yeah.
So. Ready?
Yep.
You may want to move it on, I was gonna say move it over.
What was that?
You know, I can move them over a little bit. I wonder if I could put this through the saw, and cut this one for you.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's get you started on that.
Hello. Saw a stick in half. Dude's just deleting his comments. Get out of here. Yeah, it's we're trying to get this contour true, right? Farrier's Rasp works great for contouring lumber. I actually use a Farrier's Rasp. I keep one of these in my carpenter's toolbox a bunch. So, thanks for the comment, Mike. Yeah, we're restoring a cornice right now, that decorative piece that goes on top of a building, and we will be cladding it in tin. We're building the frame right now, which is behind me. This is 2 LVLs. Obviously, in the 1800s, they didn't have LVLs, but cladding it in tin, and then we're going to hang it up on the building Saturday morning with a frame. So. A little bit of crunch time right now. I got gloves. I got goggles.
So now you should be able to put that on top there.
Show you guys what we're actually doing here. Do this. Just tracing it on here and then jigsawing it out. This is the contour of the tin. This is the contour of the tin, and so we cut it out. And when we put the tin on, it. God, there's always a safety Sally in here. Seriously. Yeah, we are forms assembly. I'm not sure what forms are. It's tin that is being hung up. I got a picture on this film. So stick around. I'll show you kind of the drawing of what we got going on. Oh yeah, it's cutting way better now that the deck isn't floating. Some of us don't work desk jobs. Some of us don't have bosses, so we don't have to wear gloves and goggles. Another one done. We gotta do 10 of these right here. Bye. See you later, haystack. From behind a pillow.
I forwarded you the photographs. I'm not sure if you can share your.
I can't share the screen. Yeah, so this just like helps get into the corners, the barriers there. Helps crisping up the corners, get any, you know, a jigsaw is not super accurate. So you can see that corner I just cleaned up, that rasp, so. I make my uncle. Dude, my uncle's always nervous. He's always been nervous for what I'm doing. It's gonna be alright. Going to be alright. He's got PPE. Number 3.
What's that?
Huh?
Say again?
Number 3.
Oh, good.
I'm just counting.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need the pattern. I don't know which one was the pattern. Is this it? Oh yeah.
Unless this is it.
This one's got trace marks on it. Okay. Bless you.
Thanks.
I don't think I could show my screen on here at all. I don't think that's how it works. Do I know how to count? 10? No, not really, honestly. I lose count. I lose count all the time. Dropping it. Do you even know what a peeler is, Ed? Hey, thanks, Mike. I'll subscribe when I leave. Yeah, gravity definitely still works. There's There's a lot of stuff in this world that's broken, but gravity is not. Same thing. It shakes, and then the clamp comes off. It like unclamps. I just boogered that up because of it. It's not as straight. See there? See that little spot? So that's where that rasp comes in handy. No more spot. Yeah, dude, honestly, this thing like will loosen and then this will tip. It's like, why? Why not stay tight? It shakes and then it does that. I can't believe my #1 fan's in here. Ed. Thank you. Ed's here all the time. By all the time, I mean anytime I'm live. I'm never live. Yep, it's already moving again. Why? Yeah, let us know if you need a hatchet handle. We've got hatchet handles. That's what we do. We don't do this. I'm shocked this battery's still going.
Right.
Seriously.
DeWalt. It'll surprise you when it doesn't fail.
Yeah, right? Well, it's really, the batteries last long, but the tools don't. I say that after my Milwaukee Impact just failed this week. Should have bought a fuel. Should have spent twice as much. It's a lot more peaceful in here now that Haystack's not in here telling me what to do. In my own shop. Almost 10 o'clock at night. Oh, I think it's dying. I think the battery's dying. There she is. Dead. Who said anything about oak axe handles? Oh, I see. Oak's great on anything under 24 inches. It doesn't necessarily need spring. So we do special runs of oak handles. They also look pretty. So if you're not gonna use the thing a lot, I have a couple oak handles stuff on 32-inch stuff that works just fine, so. Yeah, it's crazy the Black & Decker stuff. It's all built in the same factory overseas anyway. So I've got mainly Milwaukee, but that's just because I have the M18 batteries. So we're gonna go plug this in, let it charge. It's a little 2-amp battery. I've been using this thing for like 2 hours. Okay, maybe not 2, hour and a half. Oh, but yeah, hickory, ash, oak, all great handles. Ash is very hard to find in quality lumber nowadays. Question time. Q&A, hit me up. Let me know. I guess I can show you on his phone the pictures of what we're building.
It's in my messenger. Oops.
This is what we're building right here. This is, you can see here, it's like 26 feet long, but we're right now I'm cutting out all those contour pieces. Sorry, I'm allergic to dust. So this is a frame, right? And that frame is going to hold the tin. You know, when you're in an old historic district looking at old buildings and on the top they've got like that decorative thing. I was always under the impression that it was wood, that they were all wooden, but actually they are, they're tin. And so we found we're from northern Wisconsin, up in northwestern Wisconsin, kind of close to Duluth, Minnesota. Anyway, we're gonna clad it in tin. I thought they were wood, it's tin. We got a salvaged piece from the 1880s of tin, but the frame was rotted out. Here, I'll show you. So this is the frame. This is basically what we're building. We're recreating these. There's 10 of these wide. But yeah, they're all rotted out. So a friend of mine salvaged this tin piece off of a building. And obviously the cornice was built on the building originally, but but we're doing the opposite. We're basically gonna build it. We've got this LVL here that we've built, that we're building everything off of. And this is a cleat, just like you would have like on a piece of artwork or a big heavy thing that's hanging on the wall. Yeah, it's upside down right now, but the cleat, slides into itself. How's this go? Slides into itself as it mounts the building. So we have an LVL on the building right now that has a 45, that has a 45. They stick together, puts load down on that wall, and then we're able to fasten it. So, yeah, sweet. Yeah, dude, the tin work back in the day. Everybody liked tin. Do we have a picture of the cornice? Did I text you a picture of that?
Well, I've got video and I've got pictures of what's up there already.
Here's what we've got on the building right now. So this is the LVL that's, tapered right there. And so this cornice will set up there that'll be on Saturday we're doing that. So here's a little snapshot of the tin. You can kind of see a little bit of it. It was out of downtown Madison, Wisconsin. So a friend of mine found it. Let's see if I can find it. Media. I sent you pictures of it on Messenger. So I'm just gonna find it in there. We gotta wait for that battery charge.
I got that's the stuff I shared with you?
No, this is stuff I shared, or we shared amongst each other. It's just loading. Yeah, it gives that ornate look for sure. The top of our building in downtown, this town that we live in, had some like deteriorating cement block on the top. The building had lit on fire in the 50s, and man, this is not. It doesn't go back that far. You must have cleared out your history or something. It just goes to here.
Are you sure you didn't send it and text to me?
Maybe. Well, I mean, it just only has, you and I have been messaging for a decade.
Years,
so,
right?
Yeah, so it only goes back like 3 months. Hey, from Virginia, I used to work in rural retreat, kind of by Wytheville. But yeah, tin corbels. Interestingly enough, this one's tin, and then the top was copper. So we're like dissected it. I wish we had it inside this building. It's outside in the dark right now. I don't have enough yard light to show you guys, but the top was copper. So as we started taking it apart, it's like, holy cow, this is copper. So that's pretty cool. You can go into if you go to my text messages.
Actually, I'm messaging Brandon Todd right now, but.
We don't really text much. But yeah, they get really, really fancy. Tin ones and copper ones. The copper ones are cool because then they turn like a penny. Oh, this is what I texted you back in the. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't text each other ever.
That's because you and I sit behind a computer all day.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why this isn't loading. I'll find it for you guys. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Iola car show pictures. A
I have Wi-Fi
giant.
here?
Yeah, you're on Wi-Fi. It's just I have way better signal on the Wi-Fi than you do. Nice that diesel engine. Diesel Jenny.
I also took video when we built that stud wall.
Of the cornice. I'm just trying to show them the tin cornice right now.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I've definitely heard of the caverns. Sweet on the tool butter. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what people think of it. We messaged too much. I was going through the media files, trying to make it faster. This style would have been used, what, you think? That style, 1860s through the
1885 through
the
20,
10s,
1920s.
20s? Yeah. Pre-war, for sure. And
The
then,
back end of Victorian into
and this is a
Roman
newer
Gothic.
one. Yeah, and this is a newer one. It's a little bit more basic, or it was just on a more basic building, you know. They had packages where they could, you know, like, not everything had to be super fancy. Not everybody wanted everything super fancy. So I'm not familiar with, I'm not really familiar with how they kind of decided that or all that. Old Iron Axe and Tool Channel, I've heard of him, yeah. I wouldn't say we're friends, but he uses our handles. Yeah, late 19th century. I feel like that's pretty common for this pretty much across the country is, you know, right at the turn of the century. The building that I own, it was built in 1895, and then a fire came through town in the 50s, according to all the old timers. And it burned all the fronts off of the buildings in downtown on this side of the highway. And so my building's got like a new front, and that new front looks like the 50s, and we're trying to take it back to be looking like it's the turn of the century. And a buddy of mine salvaged this like 50-foot wide, 50-foot long cornice off of a building in Madison. So I was like, he's like, hey, you're fixing up your building, you should get this. So Deconstruction Inc. out of Madison is who it was, and you know, it'll be good. I'm glad that we were able to save it instead of it just sitting in a scrap pile, because that's what would happen to most people.
And they're not getting much money for the scrap.
Yeah, it's like doesn't weigh anything. It's like 200 pounds, honestly. You could probably pick it.
It's probably 16 or 18 gauge.
10, yeah. The copper's worth something in it, but there's not really that much copper, so yeah. Dad's over here scrolling. I don't know if I can add stuff to this. Start a poll? No, I don't really know much about this live streaming. Oh shoot. I just clicked the wrong button. That's why I shouldn't be clicking around. Add. No. Yeah, I guess we can show them that for sure. Be like,
And then, wait.
there we go.
That's the stuff I took from.
So this is what their building looked like before we ripped off. You see that yellow line there? We ripped off all the cement block before there, above that. It's like 4,000 pounds of cement block. Took it off the building. We're getting a little bit of a bow in the I-beam that's there. So we took that off, and then we, here's more pictures of that cornice. We don't have any general pictures, but you can see decorative soldier course there. It's pretty big. It's like 30-ish inches tall. Oh, here's a picture. There we go. That's what it looks like right there.
Which find it?
Just in your camera roll. So you can see how it's got those.
It's laying on its back.
Yeah, it's laying on its back. Yeah, it would stand up. This would be the part that's against the wall. And this is the pieces we're cutting out right now that are in here. So look at that. Those are the ends, one on each side.
Sure, you just say that to your, send it to your.
Well, I have it on this phone. I just don't have access to it on the phone. Yeah, there you go. So, Greek reveal, yeah. I mean, no, I've never used beach handles. Beach handles are common in Australia and New Zealand, but not over here. So I'm not sure. I've never made a beach handle. We've never gotten our hands on beach, and I've never swung a beach handle. So hard to say in comparison to oak. I like Osage. If I could get Osage orange in by a semi-truckload, I would only make Osage orange handles. But we can't. We can't, and it's 3-4 times the cost of raw material as hickory. So we do Osage orange. We just did like 600 Osage orange handles this year. We got a really good deal on some 8-quarter Osage orange that was pretty clear, not too many knots in it. And that's the thing with Osage, it's a bush basically that grows into a tree, so it's all twisty and everything. When they do get big, they have these big voids inside of them, so you don't have a good section. There's a lot of waste basically in the manufacturing process. So Osage orange is my favorite. Super springy. They use it for bows, like traditional bows, and then it just looks cool. It's a very orange yellow color. It's actually kind of like the color of this, DeWalt jigsaw. But then as UV light hits it, it turns like into this deep caramel brown. So, yeah, Beaudark or Beaudark, French word. I've also heard of it called. Oh, what's the other word? Hedge, yeah, hedge. So it's got kind of names that are geographical to the regions that it grows in, I guess, different slangs, but great stuff. In Texas, it's got a bunch. Oklahoma's got a bunch. You can get some down into the bayou, which is kind of why it's French words. So yeah, Osage orange is great. But like I said, if anybody's got a hookup on it, on a truckload of Osage, let me know. And I mean a semi-truckload. Desert ironwood. Is that what they call it too? Do they call it desert ironwood? Mike is making stuff. Knows about this, knows his woods. So, plywood. Leopard wood, zebra wood, purple heart.